Here's Joe Ankier with them.
Tyson, it was a dominant performance.
Yeah.
He came at you early on as promised, with shots to the body, and then you were described by members of our team as vicious, a nasty fury, looking for that stoppage. Did you feel different tonight?
We are just minutes away from the start of the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Yes, I'm at Anfield as Liverpool prepare for their biggest night in European football in a decade. Made some formation changes. He put in a back three. It's very likely that Flores will realise how overexposed that left them, how many turnovers that was getting them. He'll probably move it back to a top four, but clearly there are issues to be fixed at both ends of the pitch. New designs, familiar rivalries, and it all begins in Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to the waterside here at the E1 Jeddah Grand Prix. Excellent. Well, Fraser McConnell there will have his first race in Sardinia as an Extreme E competitor. Moving on here, we've got Rosberg X Racing, who did incredibly well at Sardinia last year. They are third in the championship at the moment, 28 points off the leader, so it will be an important weekend. The nerves, the excitement, the energy, it is electric, and that says it all.
Fellas, I know you guys are great champions.
A lot of focus in here, but the Yankees, they are at least breathing again after that first inning, now that they're back on the scoreboard. There was an obvious air of silence. I think everyone was quite surprised at how that first inning went, but the focus is on, and the Yankees, they've really been on the edge of their seats in here. Every time a player goes up to bat, they're all behind them, supporting them. Joe Joyce, the new WBO interim heavyweight world champion and the first man to stop Joseph Parker. Not Joshua, not White, just the juggernaut. How does it feel to be the first man to stop him? It was not a great start for Max Allegri as Juventus went from being 2-0 up in the first half to ending the day with just 1 point. Well, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from the 4-goal extravaganza that Internazionale gave us. Hello and welcome to the Copper Box for this brand new series of live boxing on BT Sport. It's British, Commonwealth, world titles all on the line. It's all action, it's mayhem in the Midlands. Well, gentlemen, we've all got an opinion on this one, haven't we? I'll start with you, Richie. Fury, what does he have to watch out for in this third match?
Well, we all know about the right hand from Wild.
My name's Joe Ankier and I'm joined by the 4 opening fights for the televised section. Myself, Richie Woodall, Steve Bunce, we are all ringside and we are all very excited for a non-stop night of action. David Hay will also be joining us a little later, but let's get you straight into the ring because the fights are already getting underway. They've done it. Allez les Bleus. The World Cup is back in the hands of the French after a thrilling final in Moscow. I'm Joe Ankier and you're watching Beyond the Game. To talk about the French side ahead of the final, European football analyst Jonathan Johnson joins us from Paris. Russia 2018 was a tournament that will be remembered for years to come. Well, Andy Murray makes history here tonight, going down as the first player to ever win back-to-back Olympic titles. 4 sets in 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Third and fourth there. Mo Farah on the track. He knows what he has done. He has equalled Lassie Viren's double-double record. This is a historic moment for Great Britain here in the Olympic Stadium.
No, you little bitch! I was like, Del, come on, mate.
Derek, how proud are you of the bravery, the resilience and the chin you showed tonight?
What's a chin? That was a slip.
He did have a few shots to the body and even a couple of left hooks. Was he tougher than you expected? Do you rate him as a boxer now?
Yeah, 100%.
You, of course, had some records to maintain, having never been dribble fast or lost a one-on-one last season. How tough was that against the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and the City attack? Got the men's semi-final A. They are making their way down to the Pontine. Of course, we have the world champion, the race favourite, Vincent Louis. He has chosen to be in slot number 1. We're going to go in and see if we can grab a quick word. And I have found Michaela Arlen Kotlinski. So Michaela, first of all, last season, Sardinia, you really stole the show with that incredible overtake to win on the final day. How much confidence, how can you draw from that experience going into this weekend? Serena Williams and Angelique Kerber will take on each other at this year's Wimbledon Women's Final.
Roger, just after 20 Grand Slams, what still drives you at this point in your career to continue trying to win and win more titles?
Well, the last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world was Lennox Lewis. The fans surely want to see you fight for the next undisputed since Lennox Lewis. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I can't wait. You know, all these big fights have evaded for so long, but they can't run away anymore. They can run, but they can't hide.